right, I have to bring in, if you were listening to the show last week, Elephant Boy contacted one of our interns and asked her out on a date, and she was gracious enough to accept. I'd like to bring in now Elephant Boy and our intern, Jillian, who went out on a date this weekend because Elephant Boy felt when she cried on the air under Robin's brutal attack.
Oh, here we go with my brutal attack again. Everybody.
Hey, Jillian. Hey, Elephant Boy.
That everyone agreed with me.
Right. Anyway, so Elephant Boy and Jillian did go out. They'd make a nice couple. They do. They make a nice-looking couple.
Did we send a video camera?
Oh. Does the bear make duty in the woods? You two aren't holding hands.
Well, it just so happens I'm on the side where my cast is.
Oh.
Yeah, but we was holding hands yesterday.
Oh, really?
I'll tell you
It was a very interesting day.
Oh,
wow.
We're jumping ahead.
Yeah.
Let's start from the very
Sounds
beginning.
like Elephant Boy won Jillian over.
Oh, boy.
Because, I don't know, Jillian was, I think you were hesitant to go out with Elephant Boy.
Well, what's funny is on the car ride there, I re-listened to the broadcast when Matt called in, and I was getting really pissed off on the car ride there. So I was really annoyed by the time I got there.
Elephant Boy, if you remember, and maybe you didn't hear the show, Elephant Boy had screwed up. He finally managed to get the date with Jillian. And he called his buddy Matt, who has his own apartment here in Manhattan, and said, Matt, I think I'm going on this date, and I'm going to get a late Sunday.
Matt, I want to borrow the keys to your place because I'm going to get some action.
Yeah. I need a sex palace.
Exactly.
And if I got the console so I can shoot myself.
All right. Okay. Elephant Boy. It's a cousin.
Whatever you just said.
Yeah, right. Anyway, so Elephant Boy was so upset that this word got out that he was trying to get laid. And, of course, Jillian was almost going to cancel the date, but she was won over by Elephant Boy's charms again as he apologized.
Yes, he called in immediately.
Right. Plus, we took an in-house vote. And
I see. Elephant Boy, where did you take Jillian? You were obviously in control of the date. You took control, as any man would do.
Well, first, I wanted to take out into Central Park on a...
Jogging because...
Jogging? No, not jogging.
Come down by the stream, I have a back.
But it was raining, so I have to cancel that. So we went to Mickey Mantles.
Mickey Mantles.
Yeah, it was a nice
sports bar. There's a lot of guys hanging out there who could have picked up Jillian and left you in the dump.
Yeah, it's a Sunday and football is on.
Yeah.
There was a football game on? I didn't even know.
The chess game, yeah.
Right.
I missed the chess game.
You didn't care. You were so...
I don't care, exactly.
Oh, thank you.
You were so into your date with Jillian, you didn't even know there was a game on.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, there's a man who'll worship you, that's for sure.
There you go.
Right.
Every woman wants to be worshipped.
Now, I understand you went to Mickey Mantles, and because our camera was there, I've learned some things about the date, that Elephant Boy sat down with you at Mickey Mantles and did OJ impressions. Is that true?
Yes, he did. He did quite a few impressions. He's very talented.
No, you asked me to do that.
Well, I'd heard that you... Right, I'd heard that he was known for that.
What is this? Let me hear your OJ impression.
I love to.
Oh, there you go.
OJ with a speech impediment.
Well,
I would love to.
Yeah. I would love to.
But so let me just establish something. They met at the restaurant.
They met at the restaurant.
No, we met in front of K-Rock.
Oh, you met
in front of the radio station.
Right, which he greeted me with flowers.
Yes.
Which was very nice. And we walked to Mickey Mantles, which was fine, but I had asked him if we could pick somewhere a little closer because since I had a cast on my leg, it was not easy.
How far is Mickey Mantles?
It's a couple of blocks. I mean, it was no easy walk. And at one point, the light changed, and him and Ganj held each other and ran ahead, and I was just standing alone in the middle of the traffic.
I thought she was wearing a gas when I realized she was a half block away. Oh my goodness!
They were a block in front of me. And I was just hobbling along behind them alone.
So Ganji, who was the cameraman, Ganji and Elephant Boy were half a block ahead of you, and you were walking right there.
I was walking alone in traffic.
Well, Elephant Boy, you're quite attentive. So those two ditched you.
Yeah, exactly. So at one point I had to grab him and go, wait for me.
Right. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. So that was the start.
Men are so insensitive.
Exactly.
Well, I understand throughout the whole date that Elephant Boy was looking at Ganji more than you.
No.
See, every time he was looking Genji to the point where I go, should I leave?
Yeah, right.
Yeah? Because they were talking to each other the whole time. We were talking about relationships. So he's looking at Genji going, what I'm looking for in a relationship. And I was like, I shouldn't be
I was
here.
talking to the camera with it to her.
I see. I see. Well, you got caught up in the show business aspect.
Exactly.
So, in other words, Ganji didn't just let them have the date. He was interviewing Elephant Boy all through it?
Well, it seems like Elephant Boy couldn't take his eyes off Ganji.
He was all over Ganji. In fact, I don't know if you heard, and don't get mad at me, but at the end of the day, you know, a nice thing to do is for a woman to say, you know, how much do I owe? And usually the man goes, no, of course not. You know, it's etiquette.
Right. You walk.
I go, and Ganj got a soda, and you know, and I had like a salad. So Ganj goes, how much do I owe? And I go, how much do I owe? So he goes, Ganj, I'll take care of you.
Right.
Jillian, you can pay the tip.
Well,
Ganj, you got a free meal, and I paid the tip.
well, the way I heard it was.
Kidding? No, I swear. Ask Angie.
Elephant Boy on the microphone.
Sister, I don't want to get into an argument with her. You know,
right.
I never know how to play. I never know how to play it.
All right,
So I was just being nice.
Get on the microphone. Jackie, wake up. There you go, pal. Okay.
I didn't enough, but I didn't know how to play it.
Well, listen.
Yeah.
What I heard happen was Elephant Boy said, no, I will pay the bill. And then Jillian said, no, I'll pay my half, like a Dutch, kind of thing. And Elephant Boy goes, well, no, I'll pay the bill. If you want to, you can pay the tip. You have no etiquette.
And then Ganj goes, how about me? And
You're a dodo bird.
Don't worry, Ganj, I got you.
I got you.
It's all like a soda.
What?
He only orders soda.
Right.
So if Jillian just drinks, you'll pay for it?
Exactly. So basically, Ganj is soda, but I paid the tip, which let me tell you, probably ended up to be a lot more. But
Right. Well,
it was very funny.
Elephant Boy, you're supposed to,
Yeah. Okay, next time I know better.
Wait,
What?
I always don't by my mistake.
Right.
Elephant Boy.
Yeah.
Elephant Boy.
If somebody...
The name is Fred now.
If somebody tells you exactly what to do, how can you make such a glaring mistake?
Right.
Because sometimes when they offer,
What did I tell you before you left?
Wait a second.
What did you tell me?
I said you pick up the tab. You treat her like a lady. You pour it on.
I treat her like a queen.
Right.
Yeah.
So he left me in the middle of the street so far, and I paid the tip.
Yeah,
Right, so-
to that back, I was with you.
Well, because I asked you to.
Now, I understand Fred the Elephant Boy still has problems eating. This is what I heard. Now, here's the...
First of all, when we were ordering, I picked a salad, which is always like a safe woman thing to eat.
Yeah.
And I knew something was going to be weird because he ordered eggs Benedict. Like eggs and cream and,
And let me explain to the audience that Elephant Boy has been out with us before eating, and whenever, like, he goes to Mexican and eats tacos, the tacos spray all over.
I liken it to
Tortilla chips, yeah.
It's like watching,
A wood chipper.
those wood chippers go through trees.
Yeah.
No.
Elephant Boy, you ordered eggs Benedict?
I was hungry.
Yeah, but that's
nothing to eat.
Yeah, but that's like a real messy meal.
And
Tough thing to eat.
he cleaned it up to the point where when the waitress came to take it away, he goes, just one more bite.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
we had to wait and watch him scrape the plate.
Oh, he was scraping the eggs and the...
With a piece of bread?
So funny. I said to him, I go, you must be one confident guy. I said, you don't let anything bother you. I said, that's terrific.
Not even the fact that he never gets sick. That doesn't bother.
So you ordered eggs Benedict. Now that's like an English muffin with a big egg on it and sauce, and sloppy sauce. And how did he eat it? Did he pick it up with his hands?
No.
No, he cut it. And
I heard that when Elephant Boy cuts the eggs Benedict, he cuts it with a knife, and then he takes the fork. Now most people take a fork and eat like this. Elephant Boy takes the fork and holds it like in a fist, and then moves it around to the side of his mouth like this and eats it.
On the other side?
Yeah, on the other side.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you know that you do that?
No,
We're going to show it on TV.
We just brought in some eggs Benedict this morning so I could see that.
like I eat it like an elephant with a trunk.
Like an elephant with a trunk.
And I was trying, you don't look at somebody when they're eating. Yeah. And then in the middle, he's got this mouthful, and he goes, and I'm not even spewing chunks either.
And when he talked, did he talk with the eggs Benedict in his mouth?
I make sure I did not talk.
Well, he wasn't really talking to me. He was talking to Ganj, so he'd be the one to ask anyway.
What did you say, Elephant Boy?
I wasn't came to conversation to after I shower. Unless I remember that part.
Right.
He did burp once, though, during the
I
meal.
did.
I did, and he excused himself.
Yeah.
Something is uncontrollable.
What?
I'm not.
Some things are uncontrolled.
Oh.
Yeah, but there's a way to mute.
I tried to mute it.
I've never burped at a meal like that. That's all I can say.
If I touch a guy down.
You know what it's like? It's like watching. You ever see the movie The Fly? Watching the fly eat.
Yes. He's really not human.
Right. So at this point, has the whole Mickey Mantle's cleared out? I mean, is it
Or did they sit you in the back somewhere?
They sat us all the way in the corner.
Right.
And then at one point he wanted the waitress, and he goes, most people just go, she's busy. So he goes, waitress, waitress, waitress!
Oh.
And everybody turned around and Gange did everything.
I wonder if I have a clip of your date.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do. It's a short clip. It's 17 seconds. I'm not even sure.
How long did the date last?
Well, one second. Let me play the clip. I don't even know what this clip is.
Yeah.
Baba Booey gave it to me and didn't tell me what it is. Okay, here we go. A clip.
You want to hand me my Taco Bell? How much do I...
Just my date for you. Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. Are you sure?
I told him what you could do, lift the chair.
Okay.
I was being diplomatic. I'm sorry.
That was no one.
Diplomatic.
Yeah.
No, that's not what you call that, Elephant Boy.
From what I mean, it's hard to hear, but I would say that you just said to her, leave the tip.
I don't want to get into argument
I
with
tell
her.
you what you can do.
I don't want to get into argument with
Right.
her.
No argument with Gange, though. Gange will go out with it
Next
anytime.
time I know, I apologize.
Well, so the point was that you hardly. You said to her, "Hey, I'll pay. It's my treat." And she goes, "Are you sure?" And you go, "I'll tell you what you can do. You can play the tip."
It was like the old African study routine. Korea order. No, I said not. Korea order. No, I have hemorrhages. Slap. Did you
just do the whole Abbott and Costello routine?
Yeah, it was like an old Abbott and Costello routine.
An Abbott and Costello.
Hey, did you just do an old Abbott and Costello routine? What is the routine again?
It's they have money to buy one sandwich.
Right.
And Bartley ordered the sandwich and Lou ordered nothing. So Abbott ordered it and Lou said to her, no, I don't want nothing. And Bart calls him, Korea order. No. Come on, this is a restaurant. You're supposed to order food at a restaurant. Okay, I have a ham and cheese. And there is
that is the greatest rendition.
It's like they live.
It's like Abbott and Costello is in the room with you.
Hey, I don't see how that relates at all to your situation. Jillian wasn't arguing with you. You said, are you sure? And you said, well, you can leave it there.
All right, Elephant Boy.
And what's funny is Gange, I believe, also said, are you sure? He goes, no problem. No problem at all.
Elephant Boy, can you do Who's On First for us? The famous Abbott and Costello routine?
I bet you know the whole thing, don't you?
I know for heart of it.
All right, so then how long did the whole date last? It doesn't sound...
It was about 2 hours.
Okay, 2 hours.
I asked him if we could cut it a little short, and then we get into
Well, you said you wanted to cut it short because you were starting a new job today.
I started a new job, and I wanted to get home and get ready.
Yeah.
So he was like, no problem.
By the way, the date was in the afternoon, but she said leave and get ready.
She has a lot of stuff to do before that job.
That's when no wonder he asked her to pay the tip. He knew it was going nowhere.
No, he still doesn't know. It doesn't seem to me.
No. So anyway, so we get in the car, and because he asked me if I would give him a ride to his car, so I said no problem.
Did you run him over?
Well, well, he says to me, he goes, let's give a Gange, let's pretend whatever, because Gange was standing outside the car. So I thought he was gonna hug me or something for the camera. His lips locked.
He kissed you?
So of course I got really flustered and I hit the car behind me.
Oh my God!
What's the movement?
Well, when I backed into it, Gange said, "You just banged into that car."
Oh my God! So Elephant Boy leaned over and started kissing you?
Well, I thought we hugged. And I thought he was going to give me a little kiss on the cheek.
Right.
So I just kept turning my head.
Camera was sticking the camera into the car, and
I see.
I just want to make a little show.
So, you know what? You need a camera 24 hours a day.
You know what he is? He's an opportunist.
Yeah.
He saw that camera.
Without the camera, you wouldn't have made a move.
No, he was very sweet. He was very.
How good a kisser was he?
Well, I turned my head really quickly.
Right.
But it was wet.
It was wet.
It was definitely a
Well,
wet.
that was from the Eggs Benedict. Elephant Boy sounds like you really won her charms.
No, I had a really nice time. It was really,
You really won her over, pal.
No, it was a lot of fun. It was really interesting. Yeah.
Yes, for an experiment.
It was a science project.
Let me ask you this. Auntie, would you like to go out with me again?
I would, sure.
Really?
Yeah.
I explained to him that I'm in the process of moving and starting a new job, and I'm not looking right now. But I would get together again.
You would?
Yeah, as a friend, absolutely.
Oh, but you're not interested in him. You're not interested in him romantically.
Let me explain one more thing. He brought up his ex-girlfriend, through the entire course of the day.
Yeah.
And he said to me a few times, I would be with her if it wasn't for the long distance, and if you like me, I won't stay with her. But if you don't like me, I'll go right back to her.
Right.
So it was I felt like it was just like an either-or situation. I didn't feel special at all.
Well, you want to know something?
Elephant Boy. I was closer in location.
Elephant Boy, go ahead, respond, but I'll respond also.
That's it, because I know that we want hit off right away. I realized that. That's what I was trying to say. So there's no pressure on you. I'm not looking for you to hit it off with.
Right. So there was no pressure on you.
I know, that's what I'm saying. If I use the wrong words, then I apologize.
Would you explain that to me?
Elephant Boy's a beaten man. Elephant Boy's beat.
With you, Robin.
No, I really want to understand what the hell you're thinking.
He's saying that he is pretty beaten up at this point.
Yeah.
And he feels that if she's feeling any pressure to go out with him, that she doesn't feel any pressure, because if she don't want to go out with him, he'll go back to his old girlfriend, so she doesn't have to put out. Now, let me tell you what Elephant Boy was doing. Elephant Boy is an honest guy.
Tell me what he's really saying.
I'll tell you how guys think. All right, this chick is definitely not looking at me as desirable. So I'm going to remind her that other women find me desirable.
I've got a woman.
Yeah, I've already gotten laid. I've been in a relationship. Right. So he was like, he was like laying a rap on her.
Guess what, honey?
Hey, guess what, honey? I've got girls. I mean, I don't need you.
Definitely the way to make a woman feel special.
I get laid if I need it.
And it's funny because
I
know that's I've done that myself. I can't knock him for that.
Look at how successful you were.
Well, I was awful. I was worse off than you. I don't have a speech impediment.
Well, I will tell you, at one point he was giving an analogy, and Ganji and I didn't catch the first part, but the end part was something that he was in bed with Robin.
Right.
So we were all like, what?
I told you there's something I said on the show. When I was talking to Matt, and Matt told Quora told you, it came out entirely different. I sense they told the truth. Steve told you the truth of what I said to...
She must be the Addams Family, her cousin is.
Yes. I know that.
And I'm the only one who understands it. I'm Gomez. Yeah, I understand. Go ahead.
It's the same thing. If I was talking to a friend, I always listen to the song and say to a friend of mine, every morning I wake up with Robin.
Right.
Now, what does that mean? Does that mean I'm in bed with Robin and wake up with her? No, I wake up onto radio. She's onto radio.
Why don't you wake up with Howard in bed?
Like I say, I don't want to come on to you.
No one knows what he's talking about. And I'm not going to explain it.
At this point, you're not even Gomez, right?
Forget it, Morticia. No one understands. Anyway, let me tell you something. Obviously, Jillian was not won over on the date. I can see that she's not looking at you romantically.
She would be another one of your legion of friends.
No, it was a nice date, and I told him, I'll see what happens. Am I planning my wedding? No. But we'll see what happens. I asked him if we could do something again. My treat.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something, Fred. Did you like Jillian?
Yes, it's nice.
I mean, but you think that there could be something, as far as you're concerned.
I don't know whether there would be.
No. You're not letting me ask the question.
Sorry.
As far as you're concerned, this could lead to something.
It may or may not. I'm
just saying how you feel.
I think, and I'm going hopefully that would be part of my future, but I am not going to hold to it. I have to honor her,
I wasn't asking you. We're pretending she's not here.
Yeah. Do you think you stand a chance with Jillian?
When you went home?
Yeah.
Possible.
Yeah.
I mean, but I won't be disappointed if it doesn't happen.
No, because it's happened so many times.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you're shell-shocked. Shell-shocked.
You're numb.
All right, Elephant Boy, you've been a good sport. You tried romance. I say it's time to go into hiding again. He never gives up, though.
Or wait until we berate another intern on the air and hope it's a female.
Right.
You don't pay much any info. I will come to their rescue.
Once again, making me feel special. I will come to the rescue of any intern.
Yes, Jillian.
Nice guy.
Jillian, you tried to change Elephant Boy.
I have to commend her for being very open.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very open.
You're a lady. There's no question
Thank
that
you.
you obviously had a bad date.
It wasn't bad. It was very
Different.
interesting.
Yeah,
It was very interesting, and it was fun. It was really
Do
cool.
you
getting
think it
to know
would be
you.
different if the cameras weren't there?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah. Could have been worse.
I don't know.
But you got to figure Ganji's not going to be on every
See,
day.
the camera didn't bother me though.
Yeah, but
it wasn't.
bothered me.
It bothered
concerned
him a lot
watching-
more because he was talking to Ganji.
Elephant Boy's doing shtick, yeah.
Right.
No,
yeah.
it was a stick. I think it was my knob. I think I felt more relaxed talking to the camera than to Junior. I didn't notice that, but I was. Actually, I'm a very shy guy. Maybe that was like a defense mechanism to overcome my shyness.
Right.
I'm very shy, actually.
I understand what he's saying. That the camera, in a way,
It
was.
was like I was
easier to
annoying you.
talk
Yeah, than a
it
woman.
was just for me. It was when I know you're bad. I
would never recommend. I'll give you some advice, Elephant Boy. Let me tell you something. And I would never give this advice to anyone else because it's wrong. But forget dating. You have to try rape now. That's the only way you're going to get laid. Only way. As bad as that is, maybe you won't get caught.
You did that.
What else is he going to do?
Disgusting.
Yes.
And now
I won't listen to him.
It's the only way you're going to get laid.
Lay down. I have a knife.
Where's my knife?
And who's going to know what he's saying? The rapee is yelling, what?
I got a Navy SEAL.
It's true. And you know he'll be picked up after his first crime because he's very identifiable. Oh, he's Elephant Boy.
I've heard him on the radio.
Well, Elephant Boy, as you know, we don't condone rape, so I guess you're pretty much you're out of luck.
But you know what is interesting to me, Howard?
Yes.
That, with all his lack of success,
Yes.
he doesn't maximize this opportunity.
Yes.
He goes out, spends most of his time talking to Ganji. He leaves Jillian in the street.
He didn't know what to do.
Not against the camera. It could be anybody.
I understand. Listen, the guy's got a speech impediment. It's not easy for him to date. The pressure was on.
If I had this one opportunity to impress a young lady, if I were in his shoes,
But I certainly
she would be the focus of my attention.
But I certainly, I'm not patting myself on the back, but I certainly think that I went out of my way to make him feel comfortable. I called him even the night before and said, I want you to know I'm really looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, I was.
I'm really looking forward to getting to you. I mean, I
think he already thought he had accomplished something.
Yes,
because you're so nice.
Well, look, listen.
I don't think that deep. I'm not.
He's not a deep thinker. Listen, he tried.
Yeah.
He didn't conquer.
The most
What can you do?
articulate thing he has said today is a duh. That's
Elephant Boy, you
I
went.
did tell something that did impress her. When we was living at the restaurant, somebody asked for my autograph, and she told me that's the first time that I my ever got an autograph.
Right.
So.
What do you say? What do you say, Julian?
So someone asked for his autograph as we were leaving.
Yes.
And, and then he made a very big stink because he wanted to sign my cast, and they didn't have a Sharpie on them, so but he did it.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what it said. No, it says get it says get well, and I thought it said Sodom, but I think it says
It's sodomy. That's his hint. Let's say, hey, get well Sodom. Get well Sodom.
Soon.
All right, very good. Elephant Boy.
This is not that it's the softest to ride on.
Right. Elephant Boy, let me just say, you tried, you went out with Jillian. Obviously, she wants a second date, so there's something there, but only as a friend.
She's a very nice friend girl.
Right.
And I'm not going to take offense of a friend that I know where to stand, and we will have a good time.
Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
One other thing he did was he goes, you know who you look like? And, I'm not saying you should lie, but, it's nice for someone to pick someone who's known for their beauty or something. He goes, you look just like Carney Wilson.
I love her. She's pretty.
But no, pretty, whatever. You could have picked, Sharon, lie. I advocate that at any point.
Keep your mouth shut.
I would never win someone over saying you look like Carney Wilson. That's just not the person I would think of.
Right. Carney Wilson's not an attractive woman.
She's not unattractive, but if you're going to pick someone based on their appearance.
Right. Say, Sharon Stone
Exactly.
or Terry Hatcher.
Exactly.
Right.
Demi Moore.
Or Demi Moore.
Right.
You know who you look like? You look like Connie Wilson.
And then I must have looked at him with this like really mean look, and he goes, "Did I put my foot in my mouth again?"
That's how I felt. I try to be honest, maybe I'm too honest.
No, well, thanks. Thanks a lot. All right, now the second chance.
All right, Elephant Boy, thank you. And Jillian, good luck on your new job.
Thank you very
and I'm
much.
glad that you and Elephant Boy got to go out on your date. I'm sorry it didn't become
Well, wait a
romantic.
minute. I guess we did hear. They may go out again.
They might go out again.
Well, I don't know. That last comment kind of.
What, the Carney Wilson?
Yeah,
Well,
maybe I'm too honest. What does that mean?
I don't know what it
Maybe I'm
is.
too
I don't know what
honest.
to say no more.
I mean, I certainly think I don't think I'm an unattractive person.
Well,
I mean,
you're
if he's
very
on the eyes
beautiful.
or not, I think.
You're very attractive.
Yes.
Well, maybe I'm too honest.
I did.
Forget it.
Oh
Who
boy.
is that? Hey, that's really rude. That's really rude, considering I went out of my way.
You know, sometimes guys don't know what to say.
Well,
Elephant.
I guess what it is at this point is, everybody says.
You two should get married. You sound just like a married couple.
I'm starting to feel like you felt when Clarence and Robin were going.
Yeah.
No, wrong. What I'm saying is, everybody says one thing wrong every so often, but there was almost too many to ignore.
You know who you remind me of? Orson Welles. Maybe I'm too honest.
At this
I
point,
think Orson Welles is attractive.
I said that out loud.
the way I see it right now.
Howard, can we go into commercial?
No, I don't want to go into commercial. What I'm saying is,
Right.
everybody says the wrong thing every so often.
Yes.
But right now, I'm thinking there's just a little too many to ignore.
That
Yes.
like everything he said.
Everybody slips up and says the wrong thing, but there's quite a few in the Dale Show, and I'm kind of not feeling really. I'm feeling a little less than special right now. If that was the attempt of the date.
Elephant Boy.
No, Trinity, you're very special, and maybe I was too subconscious. When we are alone, and we just us two, I can be myself, and out of the goodness of your heart.
Oh, he's on his knees right now.
Get on your knees.
Out of the goodness of your heart, if you give me enough a chance, you will see the real me.
I can't believe you blew a chance.
You were so beautiful, like.
It was so much of
You're so beautiful, like Sebastian Cabbage. I didn't mean Connie Wilson. I didn't mean that. I meant Brian Wilson. No, you look like Sharon Stone.
Oh, you look like. And it's funny because I told you, I didn't know him. I met him one time, under the dark lights, and I was getting my nails done, and everybody at the nail place was like, Jillian, we know who he is. Don't go. And I was like, you don't know him. I was like, Joan, you don't know what you're talking about. And this is how I'm treated.
See, this is what happens. I try to tell people, you can't be nice.
Obviously, it didn't work out the day between you and Elephant Boy.
In my walk into future.
Elephant Boy, you don't even know when you've lost.
Yeah, he keeps trying.
I am not a defeatist. I think with luck is that you will be very, very special, and I'm going to treat you very nicely.
Oh, well, James downstairs, who told me that I could say his name, said that I should tell Elephant Boy that he's my new boyfriend.
Right, well, that's it.
Right.
Well, then if she's dating someone else, then that's it.
No, I'm not dating anybody right now.
No,
I've decided it's very okay to be alone. That's okay.
You know what? It's okay to be alone. We've learned something today. Robin's been saying it for years. Jillian, good luck on your new job. I'm sorry it didn't work out, but yeah, it was very sweet of you to date the Elephant Boy and see if it wouldn't work out, and you were open-minded
You know what?
about it.
I have something to say here.
Oh, I bet
The
you.
Elephant Boy we got a glimpse of when we heard about that conversation with Matt.
Yes.
Turns out to be the Elephant Boy that exists.
Come on, Elephant Boy.
That dude showed up on the date.
I will never use it in that way. That was the wrong thing to say. I'm going to pay for the rest of my life if one.
Oh, she's not going to marry you.
Well, let me tell you, and I don't mean
Let
to
me
bring
say
up...
something. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I don't mean to bring up, but there was one point where he was doing an analogy, and he said something about me being loose.
Oh,
and I said, what? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. The tape was rolling. And I said, what? And you said, oh, I didn't mean it like that.
I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
I know. I didn't mean when I was talking about Mac to you.
What is it?
Do you want to hear the analogy?
Yeah.
Because Ganji told me I was.
What is it?
It was really cruel.
What did he say?
He said, I will date anybody. I don't care about looks. I don't care if you're a score stripper or as big as Roseanne.
I'm into the I'm not into.
You remind me of William Conrad. Cannon.
You know what? You remind me of Raymond.
I tell you what I meant. I tell you what I meant.
I'm into the more presentable.
What?
You are, obviously.
You're more presentable.
Obviously.
Obviously.
You know, I'm not certainly saying I'm Marilyn Monroe.
No.
Right.
Yeah, he's got some nerve. That's why I said the cad we heard about
was
the
check out the
cad who showed
contest.
up on the date.
Wait. Yeah.
Can I explain myself? I was never one kid. You know, looks she could be the most beautiful girl in the world, and if she's not, it won't matter. I
understand what you're saying, but just for that day, you could have said, you are the
most beautiful girl in the world.
You know what? That's how people.
If I was coming up, how beautiful she is, like if you have to comment, it would be sound like I'm being phony.
Maybe you got to be a little
better
funny.
what you said.
Right, well, I'd rather the phony Fred than the genuine Fred didn't really make me feel really good.
You remind me of the White Oprah. And I like that. I like it.
Yeah, right? You got a point there. You got a point.
I mean,
Elephant Boy.
know the late great Tony Field?
You know, I always fantasize about Ironside in a skirt.
Oh, Elephant Boy, don't leave. Oh, Elephant Boy left.
Hey, Lovey, what am I supposed to say?
He was very rude.
I'm not the one that said anything wrong.
Wait a second. Elephant Boy just left the room.
And now he's upset because we told him he was rude.
And what am I, and now I'm going to feel like it's my fault.
No,
I'm just reporting the date.
I cannot believe what you have been through.
Oh, come on.
I told you not to go out with him.
Who even knows what he said?
That.
Well, I'm going to tell you something.
Yes.
I happen to think Elephant Boy.
You date him then.
I ain't dating him. Nah, Elephant Boy. Where is Elephant Boy? Get back in here. Where are you going? What happened just now? Why did you leave? What?
I was really trying to be not.
What?
Not too high. It's them everything I did is wrong. So if this is wrong, I apologize to waste your time. I don't mean that you're a very nice girl, and you have guy you go out there is one lucky guy. You know, hopefully he was me. I just think it's not, and I feel very bad for myself how I treated you.
All right, okay. Elephant Boy, obviously very upset.
Boy, there's a love connection.
I feel very embarrassed myself because I want to make like a good impression. Obviously, I did not. And I apologize.
You know what? I wonder if Elephant Boy went home on Sunday thinking it was a good date.
I thought, yes, it was.
It had its
Boy,
moment.
what guys won't do for vagina. What?
Before there's any vagina, I like to know you go. I'm not the one that I want to know you for a good time. I trust you. I said one thing I'm looking for is trust.
It wasn't looking for a trust.
Vagina.
No, it wasn't all terrible. It was I had a fun day.
I have fun too.
I mean, I don't know what to do.
I want to cry for vagina.
Oh dear.
Fred, I don't know why you call so much these days.
I want to cry for vagina. I cry for me to cry. No, loving you wrong, but I want to be right.
Don't cry for me, vagina.
Cry for me, Argentina.
Elephant Boy, I'm going to tell you how I feel. You tried your best. You struck out. That's all. You didn't do it try to hurt anybody's feelings. You
lie to him.
You did the best he could. It wasn't a love match. Look.
I can share something. I can share something with Clarence Clemens.
That's right. That's exactly right.
There you go. You're in good company.
Elfin Boy tried. Perhaps he didn't say the right things. He didn't click. And it's unfortunate. He was hoping for a love match. The man obviously very attracted to you, but he doesn't know how to say. He puts his foot in his mouth. He's not used to communicating with others.
Well, what I say to him is, I had, parts of the day were really nice, and if I'm now a little confused who the real you is, because you said you were a little uncomfortable in front of the camera. So, I would get together with you again, maybe when the cameras are gone, so maybe I could see the real you.
Okay, I think it was a different me.
A different Elfin Boy.
I would never want to insult you and say anything bad.
All right.
Maybe you were trying to be Howard. I mean,
maybe.
So I guess oral sex out of the question. It's out of the question.
Matt, here's your keys. No
Loving you is
action.
wrong. I don't want to be white.
Wait, were you wrong about getting that apartment, Elfin Boy? You weren't even close.
Believe me, I'll go to credit every day I live.
Yeah, well, believe me. Next time you go out with Jillian, just take her to a hotel.
Oh, stop it.
If she was in the mood.
Oh, she'll have to pay.
Yeah.
Mr.
No, you just pay the tip to the chambermaid.
All right, Elfin Boy.
Wait a minute. They did say there was some hand-holding on the date. When did that
Was that right?
well, he put his hand on my cast.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it was cast in hand holding.
But the thing is, he kept hitting my hand, and I kept saying, "You're really hurting me," because he kept banging into it.
Oh.
So yeah, he did hold my hand.
He did.
Absolutely,
All right.
absolutely.
All right.
Did you get her loaded on some alcohol?
No.
No, that's what would have helped.
I didn't want to drink too much.
You sound normal
how
when
much
you.
I'd be paying.
Yeah.
Right. It's true. All right, Jillian. Thank you.
Okay.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
All right.
Howard, can I make a blog on the films and make it this weekend?
Once again, not thinking about Jillian.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He wants to make a plug for an appearance.
Oh, I see.
But this was something I met before I met Junior.
All right, go ahead. What is your plug?
I'm going to be at a Western show in Hamburg, Pennsylvania, in the Field House.
Oh, where are you going to be?
Hamburg, Pennsylvania.
Where?
At the Field House.
At the Feed House?
Field House.
Field House?
Yeah.
And what are you doing in a field house?
A wrestling show.
Wrestling show?
Yeah, I'm going to be,
And when will you be there?
This Saturday.
This Saturday night you'll be appearing? All right, Elfin Boy will be appearing this Saturday night.
Thank you.
Jillian, you got to admit, he's a step up from the guy running you over.
Who actually called me 2 days ago for the first time.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh.
All right. Well, maybe there's some romance there. You got to admit, Elfin Boy's a better date than him.
Yes.
Okay.
It was a fun day. It was a fun day. It gave me a lot to talk about.
Okay. Jillian, good luck on your new job. Thank you for stopping by. Elfin Boy, thank you for stopping by. Don't let it get you down. There's other women out there. There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's plenty of fish in that polluted sea.
What do they always say, Elfin Boy? There'll be another bus along any minute.
That's right. Hey, listen, you scored once. You're going to score again. Maybe not with Jillian, but you will.
It won't matter to me.
Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot.
And if you want, what did he say? What did he say?
Whether it's Jillian, you said you'll score whether it's Jillian or not. He goes, hey, don't matter to me.
I don't want to make it look like I'm interested in one thing and one thing only with you. That's what I'm trying to say.
But you are.
I know. I'm not.
In this light, you remind me of a beautiful Jackie Gleason.
Yeah, and like Jackie Gleason, away I go.
Oh, there you go. All right.
I can tell you.
Another impression.
There you go. One thing about Elfin Boy, you get on a date sometimes the guy doesn't say anything, he doesn't talk. Elfin Boy at least talks and tries to exude some personality.
It was a fun day.
All right.
Thank you. Fun day.
All right. A very good Elfin Boy and Jillian, and congratulations to the two of you on your date. All right, and we'll be back right after these words.